Micah 2. Yep. Micah 2 in verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in their power of their hand.
Yep. In the morning, they roll it out. They enforce it. They practice it.
Read verse 2.
The Hegelian dialectic. Problem, reaction, solution.
They covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
That's how they got this world, through rape, robbery, and murder, violence. They got America. Anywhere that Esau's ruling, they got it through violence, through their blessing, which is the sword. And how much more are they going to use that sword on you niggas in these last days? Because that's the only thing they're going to resort to. Once they find out the witchcraft of the media is not going to work, people aren't taking this vaccine, this shot. Hey, we got to do what we know. We got to go back to what we know. That's why everybody forgot about the Operation Warp Speed, where Trump clearly said that they're using the military to administer this shot. So it's only a matter of time, for the military rolls out and do what they say.
Yeah, he can implement martial law, on January 19, 2021. Yeah, you can't take the president out of the office if martial law is enacted.
Got the army involved. Got the General Perna. He basically said, they're preparing for D-Day. D-Day. You look that up. That goes back to World War II.
Where they dropped a lot of bombs on somebody.
It was an invasion.
Invasion.
So they're talking about invading your ass.
Call that shit
with the jabs. And shit.
Call that shit V-Day.
Yeah.
Or if it's a time of war, like over there in the Middle East, the president can't, leave his, commander-in-chief position to turn it over to Biden. That acting president got to stay in office.
With Trump being real silent right now, he's up to something.
Hey, Trump card, man.
Yeah.
You got a Trump card?
Yeah, anytime he goes play golf, that nigga up to something. He's brainstorming while he's swinging his little golf club.
Hey, Con, he was sending shots towards Biden and the rest of the people by saying, $2,000 a person and then 2,000 G's a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jake, see that shit, man. They'll fight for Trump to stay in the office, man.
Yeah, God.
Jake got a bunch of kids, so she looking like maybe 10 G's or something, man. Shit, I hope we give him $2,000, but man, fuck Esau and their money, man. They ain't gonna save you. $2,000, $1,000, $1 million ain't gonna save you, Jakes, from what's to come. America still gonna be destroyed, and if you ain't right with the Most High, you don't repent, you're gonna be destroyed right along with it.
That's right.
And Esau's just using all these wicked devices leading up to that when they could really come down with that great wrath.
Esau, his strategies, man. He first he got you in fear. He got you divided. He got you dependent. So and all these things that he got you doing and conditioning to you is really it's basically to get you ready for his the Great Reset. It's all to set you up for that Great Reset, man. And he got you getting used to him dishing you out checks every 6 to 8 months or whatever. You already know what's gonna happen, man.
Esau setting you Jakes up to want to reset.
Yeah.
You're like, man, we need something. What can you do? What can you do for us? Jake is going to be looking for a solution. Yeah. And Esau going to come with this. Oh, that don't work. Take this chip. Yeah. This is going to solve all your problems. You never have to worry about losing your credit cards, your ID, your keys. You can get in your house, log onto your computer. You know, you never lose your passwords. It'll be right there in your chip, and it's going to seem enticing, especially in that time when shit is really hitting the fan.
Yeah.
You know, your money's going to be on here. You know, we're giving that new stimulus check out, but you got to have the digital. You got to have the chip, all right, to get this $10,000 that we're giving. Jake is going to be lined up around the corner, man. Like Jake trying to get in a goddamn Lil Wayne concert or something, man. Or one of these bugged out little baby, one of these niggas, man.
What was that in Australia? They've been getting microchipping for payments. They doing that already in Australia.
Yes. Can't pay your light bill, can't pay your gas bill unless you got the chip.
Or they got the wallet more. You know, that's another new thing, man. A wallet for the future. That's the market of beast. Everything digital based.
Yep.
You know, and he wants you to get used to the dependency, because once they transfer everything to the digital, you're gonna have no choice.
God.
You know what I'm saying? And as long as they keep throwing these stimuluses out there, all they doing is further putting the economy deeper into the hole.
And conditioning you Jake's mind. Because like we were talking about earlier, how Esau does diligent search and do these test runs. What do you think the shit that happened in March, April was? That was a test run. The stimulus was a test run to see, okay, well, how, this many people got it, this people got this, okay.
They was talking about giving it to you in digital dollars at first.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
they put that out there. They were talking about giving it to you. People can get it faster if they have Cash App or one of these Venmos.
Yep.
You know?
And then they scrapped it because the conspiracy was coming out about the Bill Gates, was it the HR 060606?
Oh yeah.
You know, that Microsoft patent bill. You know, where everything was gonna be digital, and then they had to come out and do damage control.
Yeah.
So they was just like, let's just give them checks, regular checks, man. Yeah. But meanwhile, China and them, they rolled that system out already.
Yeah. China's steps ahead of America as it comes to everything being digital. You got facial recognition everywhere in China, in certain cities, and that's going to happen here. With the facial recognition, you have to have everything is digital. Everything, I think it's called Ally Pay over there. You got Apple Pay and Google Pay and shit over here, Samsung Pay. You know, you don't have no more money, cards. You know, your membership cards. Everything is digital.
Yeah, they got like a social credit system.
Yep.
You know, if you're deemed like a person disruptive to society, they just take everything away from you.
Or they take your points down. You know, say it's like on a 5-point system or 5 stars. You'll be at 1 star, you ain't gonna get shit. So it's just conditioning your minds to ultimately accept this. And there's a lot of Jakes out there that don't know. All right, you heard the prophets, because everyone's gonna hear that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. All right, you're gonna hear that one time in your life, and a lot of Jakes out there are gonna be so caught up with everything that's going on. It's like, man, shit, here, give me that shit, man. Matter of fact, give me 2. You know. I got some too.
Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 11 and 31. I'm read 30. Read down. For he lieth in wait and turneth good into evil, and in things worthy praise will lay blame upon thee. Of a spark of a fire, a heap of coals is kindled, and a sinful man layeth wait for blood. Take heed of a mischievous man, for he worketh wickedness, lest he bring upon thee a perpetual blot. So, the nigga woman that was a nurse took that vaccine shot. Now she got a blot in her body, man. She got a blot in her body. Got that palsy.
That's what you get, man. You know,
Who
who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent? Thou shouldest come as now nigh a wild beast.
Yeah.
Remember the 29th scroll, the 6th verse.
Yeah.
Beware of the beast, man.
Yeah.
For he is the devil's pawn.
Yeah.
Alone amongst God's primates,
Yeah.
he will murder for sport
Yeah.
and for lust and for greed. You know,
He will murder his own brother.
he will murder his own brother to possess his land. He will make a desert of your home, of his home and yours.
Yep.
Kind.
Shun him and drive him from the jungle layer, for he is the harbinger of death. You know?
That's how proud Esau is. They produced the movies.
Yeah.
Or it said, let him not breed in numbers.
Yeah, kind.
And they
Shun him, drive him back into the jungle layer, for he is the harbinger of death.
They put that shit right out there in your face
Yeah.
and say they ain't Esau.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we read, bro? I got something.
No, go ahead.
This Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and 6. That's going into the chip. That's the mark. You know? You don't bow down to this new world order system, one world government, homosexuality, a one world religion, everything, all the wickedness that goes on along with America and the rest of the world, this system that they're going to implement, you're going to be killed. You don't take that mark, you're going to be cut off from society completely. That's what it's talking about. So don't let no other Israelite group or no Christian pastor tell you anything else other than the marker of, other than the RFID chip. You know? 'Cause that's what this devil's end game is. The mark of the beast. They're doing all this shit, you know, hooping and hollering, running around, getting shots and shit to bring you to the mark of the beast. That, you know, that's that hour of temptation spoken of. You know, was it Revelations 2 and 10?
Yeah. I mean, think about it. That's why you think with all these restrictions that's happening in all these different countries, where you're restricted to do this, where you can't crowd in a building, you can't eat and dine in at a restaurant. All these liberties is taken away from you. But meanwhile, over there in Sweden, everything is normal. Ain't nobody got to worry about social distancing.
They never had a lockdown.
Yeah, they ain't had no lockdowns or nothing whatsoever. But majority of the population all got the chip.
Yeah.
Explain that to me, man. You know, that's because they already what's going on over there. That's what they need to happen for the rest of the world.
Just like we're talking about the secret council, it's a test run.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think they're doing with all these smart cities that's being built everywhere? They got a smart city in China where everything is AI. It says ask the AI. You know, smart city. They're building a smart city down in I think Phoenix, where everything is digital. You got they had what was it? It was a car that drove past here that was no one was driving it. Autonomous. You know, that's where everything's going to. And if you're not privy, if the Most High is gonna open up your eyes, hey, this shit is gonna just happen, and next thing you know, you're gonna be chipped. You're gonna be a cyborg. You're gonna be the AI. You know. And what does the scripture say for those that take the chip? All right, you're gonna be destroyed. Okay. It's the consequences to taking that chip. That's what you can't. You can't repent from that. Like the Apostle Tahar says. And when that day comes, you're gonna have a scalpel and take the chip out your hand. No, you're gonna be somewhere trying to save your ass. You ain't gonna be thinking about the Lord in that day.
Yeah, but what's the good news though? The good news is that the elect are gonna overcome.
Yep.
Through the blood of the Lamb. All right. The story goes that the elect are gonna overcome this. Okay. So really, it's the people in the world who got to worry about this. All right, we're gonna go through trials and tribulations. We got to go through the straight gate. But Lord willing, we are those men that are gonna overcome the beast and his mark.
Yeah. Hey, because when you think about it, even though the path to salvation, you know, it includes going through afflictions and adversity. You know, the scriptures say, "With much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom." Esau, on the flip side, he's trying to forge a pseudo salvation for the people.
Yeah.
And basically, he's telling you, my salvation is light. And like Yahweh Shai said, my yoke is light. It's like my burden is light. My yoke is easy. Esau is trying to tell you, on his side, all you gotta do is just take a jab, get the chip, and hey, now you can have everlasting life. You know, you can have artificial immortality now.
Yeah. You'll have good health for the rest of your life.
You'll have good health for the rest of your life. You'll have perfect memory,
perfect eyesight.
You can do it all, man.
That's everything that the elect is.
And it's easy.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is just give in to your pleasures, your flesh, you know, and follow me and worship me, and hey, I'll give you the world. You know.
It makes it, the way you put it makes it sound so simple. How much more when Esau says it?
Yeah.
You know, because Esau uses those words, those smooth words, to entice and play with you, Jake's emotions and feelings. And next thing you know, your ass is chipped, man. But Esau gonna put it out there to make it seem like your life is gonna be straight as soon as you take this.
Was that Proverbs 20? Was that 26? If I'm not mistaken. When he speak of fear, don't believe him not, for in his heart there are 7 abominations.
Yeah.
I got some around 12 on that.
Matter of fact, somebody go to the Blue Letter and read that same verse, but in another translation, like the NLT or NIV.
There's a 26 and
because it's like Esau, he's coming with his salvation. Mm-hmm. You know, and his salvation requires you to be disobedient to the Most High. You gotta sin against, you gotta transgress against the Heavenly Father to get this salvation. You know, if you want to get the salvation of the Most High, you gotta go against what this devil is trying to sell to you. And that's why the scriptures talks about how the beast, you know, he would have he will perform miracles, and people will wander after the beast. You know, that's how he wins the people over.
Yeah, he just much like in the time of Egypt, you know, the left-hand power that the Egyptians held versus the right-hand power that Moses was holding, man.
Yeah.
Hey, cause Moses, when he turned that staff into the serpent, you know, the Egyptians did it as well, but Moses' staff swallowed up the Magi staffs, man. You know?
And like, it got to the point where the Magi is like, hey, we can't fuck with these plagues. We can't do this. You know? And it showed you the Most High's power was way powerful than the Egyptians could ever have. You know? How much more in this day? Where the Most High gave Esau the power and you know, to be to put him on this pedestal where everyone worships him and thinks he's this great man, this great powerful man. And the Most High is going to show you that much more power. He ain't Most High going to show you a little bit of power to take Esau down. Really, when it comes down to it, it's going to be nothing to take this man out. You know?
You're thinking that your salvation is going to be through his ass.
Yeah.
He can't even save himself.
Hell.
You know? Was that Lamentations, the 4th chapter? Lamentations 4:17, if I'm not mistaken, where it says, you know, our hearts fail of us, our eyes fail us, for we are looking for a nation that cannot save us. I think it's Lamentations 4:17. Or you look to salvation from a nation of people they're not allowed to get salvation. You know?
They're looking for them ways to get salvation.
Yeah.
You know, to be righteous.
They're booked. They're doomed to destruction, and you're trying to seek salvation from these people.
Lamentation 4:17. As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Yeah, man. You're watching for a nation that can't save you because they can't save themselves.
Yeah.
Esau more like shit. If I can't get saved, ain't nobody gonna be saved this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Pretty
man.
much, you know?
Yeah.
So why would you trust on this man? Why would you trust on just because he got AI and he could do great things with it? Why in the hell would you think that he's gonna be your deliverance?
Yeah.
You know?
He got the keys to salvation.
Yeah. That's why going back to you got that in Proverbs. You know, when he speaks good, Esau knows how to sell himself, man. He knows how to market. He knows the art of manipulation, man. He knows how to charm you, seduce you, entice you. He knows how to convince you, man. You know, but you can't. The scriptures tell you about this man. That nurse down there in Tennessee, she had to find out the hard way. Or Tiffany Dover, which I don't know if she was she appeared to be an Edomite. She had to find out the hard way. That Jake with his tongue that went down to his belly button, man. He had to find out.
Oh, the other Jake with the swollen feet.
Yeah, him too. With all them blisters and boils all over his
Did that
feet.
nigga say his feet was leaking?
Yeah, kind.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
And that's the man. You putting that shit into you, and thing about it is, everybody like that. Remember that report that came out with all the symptoms.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna have the same symptoms. You know, it's how your body reacts to those chemicals that you put in you.
Kind.
Okay, you know, you may have bleeding from your ears or your eyes. You may have swollen feet. You might have a combination of symptoms.
Yeah.
You know, but they ain't gonna be good. You know, it's not gonna improve your health, improve your internals.
The body is a very complex,
Kind.
creation, man. Only the Lord knows how it works, man. Esau don't understand how the body works, man.
Kind.
Not 100%.
God, and for every Jake that took that jab, man, they had another Israelite in their ear telling them that they shouldn't have took it. Because Jake know that they don't want to take the shit.
But when they hear a celebrity or athlete say it, that's just they already on the side of taking it. But that just gave them the green light to take it.
Yep.
And that Surgeon General nigga, he said if LeBron James comes out and advocates for the max,
Yep.
that's going to get a lot of people. That's going to change a lot of people's minds.
Right.
And he's right, So it's only a matter of time for Esau, want their money back from these athletes, and it's going to come in the form of them making an announcement, taking that shit, making it public. Whether they do the shit right on ESPN, probably. You want me to read that, or you?
I got it.
Okay. Oh, you ready? Did you read it yet?
This is Proverbs 26 and 25. You wanted another translation, right?
Yeah.
I got the NLT.
Yeah. Read that in the NIV. See what they say.
Okay, the NLT says, they pretend to be kind, but don't believe them. Their hearts are full of many evils.
Yeah.
That goes with you still got Sirach 12. Yeah. Yep.
What the NIV say?
The NIV says, though their speech is charming, do not believe them, for 7 abominations fill their hearts.
Yeah. Full of evil, man. Esau just know how to package it right.
Yeah.
To charm you, to convince you.
Wrap it up nice.
Yeah.
With a slogan or something.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
We got the
That
best
shit.
example of the serpent and Eve.
Yeah. He made it. He made it to where it was pleasant to the eyes of Eve.
Yeah.
Most High just got done telling Adam that, hey, you eat of that tree, you're gonna die. But when she heard how the serpent broke it down to her,
That's that. You know?
There was nothing that, not even the Most High could tell him.
Charmed her.
That's why it was that 2 Corinthians 11 chapter. Lest we be beguiled.
Let's Satan.
Huh?
You said 2 Corinthians 2?
No, 2 Corinthians 11.
Oh, okay.
Where it talks about how, because David, Apostle Paul, he said that I have espoused you to one husband. I'm jealous of you with a godly jealousy.
Okay.
I have espoused you to one husband in Mashiach. And then it goes into how, lest you be gouged in your minds like the serpent did Eve. Yeah, that was it, right?
You say first.
I got it.
You say second?
I got it.
Yeah.
So it's 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 2. For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy, for I espouse you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to Hamashiach. But I fear lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Hamashiach.
Yep. Because Esau, he'll corrupt your ass, man. If you don't watch, if you don't look out, if you got to be intelligent, man. You gotta have brain, man.
If you're not aware of him.
Yeah. That's why Esau can never get through over on the prophets, because we already know about this devil. We see him 144 miles away. Okay. We have that spiritual discernment. We have that spiritual sense.
It's like the elect is never going to let their guard down against this devil.
That's why the Lord said, if it be possible, that they would they should deceive the very elect. But it's impossible. You can't.
We also have, Salaki, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
We also have the best example of the Lord who rejected the offer.
Yeah, con.
The Lord was actually, the devil actually.
He was face to face with the Lord.
Yeah.
He came to the Lord face to face with him.
Yeah.
And tried to seduce him while he was at his weakest point.
We come face to face with Satan's devices, and people that got demons on them. But the Lord came face to face with Satan himself.
And he was offered all the kingdoms of the earth. The Lord rejected that, man. The Lord, he served Yahweh.
Yeah, he cut him too.
So that's our example.
Sirach 12:3. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms.
It's always some evil. It's always some wickedness, man.
What scripture was that?
Sirach 12:3.
He's always wrapped up in some type of evil, man. Was that Jeremiah 13? Can an Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? So are them
that are accustomed.
So are them that do evil, that are accustomed to do. I'm butchering it. But yeah, man.
Also says
Evil to do good.
And the crooked be made straight.
Exactly. That's how we know, Johanna. That's how we know you gave in, man. I think they gave you the biggest check in your life.
He gave in early too.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even get to the chip or the tribulation. He gave in. Yeah. Shit. No, it ain't the RFID chip.
They called them. They called them. Wired some funds and shit.
Hell yeah. You want that Passover, right?
Yeah, con.
You want your face on the screen, right? You want all your members worshiping you, right? You want all that money, right?
Man, you niggas that take that payoff from Esau, man, you worse than Judas, man.
Yeah.
You like it, Judas.
Yeah.
Judas goat.
He took that money, man, because Wow. You know what this devil has done.
He named it, bro.
Yeah. You go into the history of why not to trust him.
So
But then you're gonna say trust him.
I seen firsthand what he did to my neighborhood.
I saw what crack did to my community.
Yeah.
He's
Everybody was happy.
He's double-minded.
Next thing you know, everybody fighting, angry, shooting.
In one hand, he's condemning this devil, and in the other hand, he's telling you to trust him.
He's advocating for him. Take his medicine.
Tripping.
And then they try to say, use the excuse, well, don't you brothers go to the store and get cough syrup and medicine
Over the counter.
Yeah, over the
counter drugs.
Man. This is completely different. It's on a whole nother level.
Hey, but we don't go to that shit.
Yeah,
We don't
right.
fuck with that shit.
God.
We don't mess with it, man. Once we came into the truth, we put all our old ways off.
Brother, you sick? Hey, drink this tea.
Yeah.
Take this tea. Put some honey with this. Take this. Get rest. Drink.
Man, we're gonna say prayers for you.
Kind.
Because prayer works just as effective as the herbs. Really, the herbs won't work without the Most High making it work.
Kinda.
You gotta say the prayers, man.
Healing coming from the Lord.
Exactly.
That's a rock.
This one is
I got
Psalms
it.
too.
So really, Yohana, he's telling you to trust the beast instead of the Most High.
I got this. Jeremiah 5:26. From among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men as a cage full of birds. So are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich. They are waxen fat. They shine. Yeah, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Kind.
They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper. And the right of the needy do they not judge? Shall I not visit for these things, saith the Lord? Shall not my soul be avenged of such a nation as this? How about you guys that convert the gospel, man?
Leading your people to the slaughter.
Yeah.
Just because you want your pay cut. So I'm gonna cut a backdoor deal and take all this money so I can live comfortably, but I'm gonna sell my people out and give them over to the beast to get devoured up and shit, man. You're gonna pay for that, man. The Lord's gonna destroy you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be totally wiped out, and then you're gonna be ashamed in the kingdom. Hey, Dama Shapat, he had a dream about Daniel the 12th chapter, man, where it talks about those that's going to be wake up to everlasting shame and contempt. And he said he saw, when we was in the kingdom, Jake, the ones that was going off, they was mourning.
Kind.
They was seeing themselves on the screen, and they was just balling out, man, because they hated that, what they did. You dudes gonna be totally ashamed of yourself, man. Yeah. That you led a lot of Israelites to destruction, man. But hey, at the same time, the Most High, he's in total control. You fulfilled your purpose. He's fulfilling his lot, man. The scriptures say that you're gonna have those that were gonna sell out. You're gonna have false prophets out there. They're gonna what was that 2 Peter, the 2nd chapter? They're gonna arise false prophets and false teachers among you that shall bring in damnable heresies, and they're gonna make merchandise of you. That's what's to expect. So really, Yohana has no control over what he's doing.
Yeah. He's
being used.
He's just filling prophecy.
He's just being used, man.
Yeah.
Just like Judas Iscariot, man. It wasn't that he was a super wicked dude. It was just that moment he had to fulfill a prophecy.
Satan entered into him.
Yeah, at that moment. Oh, hey, men of the Lord, the wicked deeds that they did, like King David, he didn't want to do those things, but he did it.
Yeah.
Peter, when he denied the Lord 3 times, the Lord told him, that he was gonna do it before he did it.
Yeah.
King
So-
Solomon going off,
Yeah.
following after the gods of those women.
Verse 30, a wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people love to have it so. And what will ye do in the end thereof?
38 times.
Yep.
Yeah, man, our people love to deal with the they rather deal with the sweet lie than the bitter truth.
Right.
As long as they get that false sense of sweetness from these false prophets, that's who they're gonna follow. You know, they're gonna heap it to themselves teachers having itching ears. They want to listen to the things that sounds the most pleasant to them. You know. But hey, that's following the broad gate. You know. There's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna follow the broad way.
Right.
That's gonna lead to destruction. You know, we deal with the bitterness of this truth, but hey, it's really only to make us stronger, man. You know.
I got Isaiah 30.
Yep.
Isaiah 30 and 10. I'm starting 9. This is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, will say unto the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, will speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
They only want to hear shit that sounds good to their ears, man.
Yep.
Really, because Jake, a lot of our people, their God is their own belly. So that's basically what they hearken unto. Whatever sounds the best according to their emotions is what they're going to go by.
Whatever sounds the best right now in the moment. Whatever solution sounds the best, that's what Jake gonna go with. You know, Esau gonna say, I can get you out of this bind. I can get you out of this financial bind. Just take this chip. Oh shit. What other options do I got? That's what Jake will say. And next thing you know, they chipped. You know. If I won't, you can't continue to get your Jake has a specific ailment. You can't continue to get your treatment unless you get this shot. What Jake gonna do? Shit. Well, I guess so. You can't get your dialysis without this without the shot. That's what's gonna happen. And a lot of Jakes get dialysis. And they gonna take it.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them gonna die. Because like what's happening. Some of these people that are getting a shot and they're getting the symptoms, they're younger, some of them, and they kind of could withstand it. These older Jakes, that shit gonna kill them like that. They just gonna, some of them may fall in they sleep, die in their sleep. Others may go through agonizing pain and suffer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that this is how the Most High wants us to judge their ass. But the end game for them, that the elderly that take it, straight death. I'm pretty sure that Edomite that took it in UK, that lady, she probably 6 feet under by now.
But the old one?
Old lady, yeah, hell yeah.
You talking about
The old Edomite.
the old Edom? No, she didn't even take
She
it.
always has,
She
okay.
she didn't even take that shit, bro.
Cause I remember the lady did that video.
She was another crisis actor.
Yeah.
The elderly, supposed to, represents wisdom.
Yeah.
So they want to kill off the elderly. So
Yeah.
the younger generation, all their wisdom is gonna. They're gonna look to all their the wisdom from Esau, Edom, the devil, man.
Yep.
Because Jake, that's like 80, 90 years old. They know what Esau did to them. When they was younger.
Yep.
How Esau treated them.
And they'll try to, like you said, they'll try to erase that history. They act like it never happened. When you don't. They'll try to erase that history and act like it never happened because, like you said, the elderly that lived through that shit, that seen all Esau's wickedness, ain't there to tell it.
And ultimately it boils down to Esau bringing eugenics He's using eugenics. Eugenics is about cutting off basically the useless or the undesired of society. You know, you want to cut off all of the most sickly people and the eldest people. You know,
The ones that
that's eugenics right there.
the ones that they deem don't bring anything to the table.
Exactly.
You know,
So that's why they want to get rid of the elderly people and want to get rid of the super poor. You know, the
Like-
people that have you know, because the people that's in poverty, they have the worst conditions when it comes to health. You know, so they know like, well, we need to go after them, and that's part of the elites basically thinning the herd. You know, they're doing what you call informing, culling the herd. You know, if you ever look up what it means to cull or culling, CULLING, and it says, I'll read it. Culling. It says reduction of a wild animal population by selective slaughter.
Damn.
The action of sending an inferior or surplus farm animal to be slaughtered. And that's basically animal eugenics.
and they show you in the movies. This is one movie called Greenland. It came out this past year. Where anytime people are considered chosen to get on any kind of ship, or in the movies to be saved, it's usually they bring something. This was a doctor. This was a architect, something like that. They had if it was a Jake, they had to have a specific type of skill. Same thing with what the brother's talking about with the eugenics. They're gonna get off the what do they call them, the useless
Eaters.
Useless eaters. Like, oh, these niggas in the ghetto, they don't bring nothing to the table. Kill the niggas off. Okay, we'll save a few rappers for entertainment, but that's it. We'll save a few that can jump high and catch a football or something. We'll save them, but the rest of them niggas, they gotta go. And that's what Esau's doing. Esau's really exterminating you niggas, man.
Hey, and I got this on Blacklisted News. There's this article where basically they're linking the developers of the AstraZeneca vaccine. They're tied to a eugenics movement program in the UK. It's so obvious, man. And the fact that Fauci is includes with Bill Gates, the Bill and Melinda Foundation, and they're all about eugenics, man. They tell you, like, verbatim, they tell you right out their mouth that they can use vaccines to depopulate.
They've been doing this shit in Africa and India for years, testing shit and
Down
doing
in South America.
case studies on people over there.
Yep. Down in South America, Brazil, Colombia.
And they know the people was poor down there, so what do? They bring in crates of food and water and shit that they would never see in their life. And they give it to them, because it's nothing. It's probably expired shit, GMO shit. They don't care. They give it to Jake down there. Their eyes get big. They say, we're just going to conduct some tests to help us. And they just fucking them up, man. Injecting poison in them. And then, how did you feel after you took this? That's just, you're going to feel better. Esau just a straight devil, man.
Yeah. That's how he used to do us when we was a kid.
Yeah.
Here, son. Here's a sucker. It's gonna go away. It's gonna be all right. Wipe your eyes.
Yeah.
It's just go through it. Here's a sucker. Feel better now?
Yeah.
Start caressing you and shit. That's Esau for you,
It
man.
wasn't so bad.
See, it wasn't so bad.
Though he humbled himself.
Yeah, go crouching.
Yeah.
Take heed to it.
They'll give the people, the poor, food and stuff, and they give the public governments money.
Yep.
I mean, wasn't they, when they was carrying out these experiments with these shots, it was, they would come to them and they would bribe them.
Yeah, when they was giving,
They was doing that for the clinical trials.
Yeah, when COVID first came out, they was giving people like $5,000 in the UK to contract the shit, the COVID. I'm saying,
Yeah, kind.
Bring it straight.
Well, what happened with
Call
the,
it Ovid.
Ovid.
what happened with
Hey, that goes back to Ovid in the Latin. It means sheep.
Oveja?
And
That's
this
where it
vaccine goes
goes
from
back to
Latin
that.
vaca, which means
Cow.
cow.
Yeah, kind.
See? Yeah. And you're the sheep, Jake. You're the sheep, man. You're the sheep that's being led to the slaughter, man. You know, Esau's. You looking at Esau as your shepherd right now.
Lead us.
Yeah.
Please lead us. Tell us it's gonna be all right.
And there's a saying: the sheep is always in fear of the wolf of wolves, but ultimately the shepherd eats them.
Yeah.
You know, the sheep they're in fear of wolves, but the shepherd is who eats them. You know, he was
I can go back to the Isaiah 30.
yeah.
Verse 11, get ye out of the way, turn aside out of the path, because the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
That's right.
Yep. It's gonna be all bad for you for putting your trust. You know, putting your trust in this man. You curse yourself when you do that, man. You know. Now it's like, hey, like that nurse woman that took that shot. What you gonna do now?
Your job probably won't give you you probably don't have a job no more because of that the video you put up on social media.
Yep.
You're fucked up. You got your jaws all fucked up and you don't know if what's gonna happen.
You can't sue
You can't.
the manufacturers because they are held not accountable.
And you still got the
no
chemicals.
lawsuit money.
And the vaccine is still flowing through her body. So it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah. And it's like, see, you already just took one.
Yeah.
There's more of them that they're gonna be giving you. You're gonna have to take those too.
There might be two more. Like, oh, you got the wrong one. You got a bad batch. Come back and let you get into the new batch.
Fauci said you got to take one a year or some shit.
Yeah.
One every 6 months, something like that.
So you know Esau got to come down with great wrath because if something's gonna happen. You know, whether it be a false flag, something's gonna happen to get these people distracted and get them lined up before Esau just come down with that wrath, man.
So if you gotta take one every 6 months or every year, by the time the RFID chip roll out,
bro.
your ass a fucking drone. A vegetable. You know?
Yeah, your pineal gland has been totally destroyed. You're mindless. You have no spiritual discerning. So you're just there for the taking.
Led by the devil, man.
These are the wicked plans of the wicked. You know, this is their agenda.
It's like this is their agenda, and we're telling you Esau's agenda. We through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, through our apostles and elders, the prophets, we foiled Esau's plan. And we're telling you, this is what he's going to do. Exactly how they're going to do it. And you Jakes want to, hey, this is the time to take heed. Because this devil's being revealed. You know? If I told you how something was going to go down, how a basketball game or someone's going to break in your house and how they were going to do it, you would naturally take heed. Right?
Yeah.
We're doing the same thing. Telling you what this devil's plans are and how he's going to do it. You thought having wearing a mask was going to be it? You thought getting a shot, that's going to be it? They keep coming and keep coming and keep coming.
Yeah, they're gonna carry this thing out, man. No, was it